Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and I'm back with another video here to talk about some Sea of Stars and the Wheels mini game. So yeah, within Sea of Stars there's a mini game called the Wheels mini game, and if you complete and defeat all 9 champions of this mini game, you will earn the Clockwork Champion trophy. And this is a trophy that I was, struggling to get because I was like, listen, man, I don't know if I'm going to beat this because I don't understand what's going on with this game, with this mini game here. But I'm doing this video to give you my strategies and my thought patterns when it came to completing and earning the trophy for this mini game. So yeah, the wheels mini game is pretty. To be honest with you, it's pretty fun. So the beginning strategy for me when it comes to the first, I want to say 5 champions, because you need to defeat all the champions, right? Then it leads up to the final watchmaker. The watchmaker is the final, pretty much the final boss of this mini game, and you will earn a trophy there. But the mindset that I had, the strategy that I had at the beginning of this mini game was to pretty much focus on one of the characters. So within the mini game, you have 2 characters that you pretty much are powering up, or you're trying to get them to attack by locking in these squares, whether it's orange or it's like, the teal color. And then you have the hammer. The hammers is pretty much build up the wall, your shield, to block enemy attacks, incoming attacks. So the beginning strategy what I had for the first like 5 champions was to focus on one of my characters, which is the mage, as you can see in the gameplay. So the mage, I was just locking in pretty much all of the orange squares to power up, or to make my mage attack the enemy. To power up, you lock in the squares with like the stars in the background. You power up the mage by that way. You can still power up as well by locking in, I think, the 2 squares or whatnot, where you see that there's like a line by the character. So right now the mage is at level 2, and they got like a 1 line there. When you fulfill all the lines within on the character, they will power up to the next level. So my goal was just pretty much, after all the time that I've been playing the game struggling, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on one character, and it's been working out. And you guys going to see here for like the first like 5 battles, the focusing on that one character, locking in that orange square, I was able to defeat my opponents. Eventually, you're going to get like certain combinations that these NPCs have in the mini game. That's going to be a little bit more complex and a little more difficult, where you're going to have to adjust your strategy appropriately. But like I said, I have the gameplay there, so if you guys want to copy any of these strategies down, you can. But also just take note that there's a lot of RNG as well in this mini game, but you get the gist of like the focus of what I'm doing within the mini game. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you guys enjoy videos like this, and let me know if this guy actually helped you out by getting that Clockwork Champion trophy. So hopefully this helps you guys out. It's your boy Jay Barry. Let me know in the comment section below, and enjoy the rest of the video. I'm gone. Deuces. So I just wanted to add, when you get to the Cloud Kingdom, in the wheels mini game, this is where the difficulty for me kind of spiked, where you're gonna have to adjust your strategy a little bit more. So now, instead of the focusing on one character, you want to focus on two. And the reason why you want to focus on two, because the characters I used here is the archer and the mage, due to the engineer that they have up there in this team. The engineer, it builds up the walls and it does an attack, and it will mitigate the archer's bow and arrow attack. But the mage does two attacks if you get the mage down to where it can attack. So it's good to like depleting the enemy's wall, but it's also just good to just have that two hitting attack. So you kind of want to focus on both, level them up, and try to get past the Cloud Kingdom. But this is where I really started struggling, and I had to adjust a little bit more, because around this time, even before when you get to the clock, before you get to the clock, not the clock, but the Cloud Kingdom, I feel like Moon Cradle was also a little difficult as well. So it's kind of peaking in difficulty in the game, just due to the pairing, the duels that they have. But I feel like, around this time you should have a good grasp of the game and know how to play it. All right, but that's what I wanted to say, and I'll come back later in the next couple of battles to give another commentary. So this is where the mini game actually gets really fun, because around here you're going to get the assassin and you do have the priest, which I do think is the best duo figurines in the game from my experience. The assassin is really good because it doesn't matter if the enemy has like a wall, you know, you cannot block the assassin's attack. Yes, it's only one damage or two depending on when you level it up, but it's super good because it does literally stop the enemy from attacking. So regardless if the enemy is about to attack or if the enemy is not attacking yet, you know, it's just lowering this little pole thing, it would negate that. It will pretty much stop the attack, or will pretty much stop the level as far as making the enemy attack, and that is really good. And the reason why you want to have the priest is because the priest, obviously you heal with the priest, where it gives you more life points, but on top of that, the time to attack, it lowers it as well. So the assassin, it takes really quick to attack. You know, all the power-ups that you do, I see the orange squares going to the assassin. The priest also helps with that, so it gives you more times to attack with the assassin and stop the enemy's attack. So yeah, this is pretty much the best duo in the game. As you can see, you're pretty much gonna watch the last two you know, remaining mini games with the one in Rapine and the one in the Clockwork Tower with the champion, the watchmaker. You're gonna see how easy it's gonna be dealing with those two final opponents using this duo. You're not gonna go wrong using this duo. It is super strong. It is super cheap. Don't worry about, there's times where you don't have to level up the assassin, because like I said, the priest, as you can see right here, I got all of the teal squares, got the priest to do its thing to heal, but also it helps me gain the assassin to attack much faster as well. So yeah, you're gonna have a fun time dealing with the priest and the assassin, in my personal opinion. But yeah, y'all let me know the best duo in the game, how you guys feel when it comes to the wheel mini game. But I do think this is the best duo in the game, as you're gonna see in the next match. Quick and easy, you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's boy J Barry, man. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm gone. Deuces.